I had been in such a bad place for so long that I actually got to feel that it was my home. And the worse things got, the more I felt that that's just who I was. A doomed soul, destined for destruction. A life of chaos became order in my mess of a mind as the words echoing around in my head took a dismal turn, shifting my downward motion into a nosedive. When I hit rock bottom, I didn't think for a second that it was time to turn things around. In contrary, I began to dig with my bare hands, drawing blood, finding myself in the very pits of hell. The worst of it all was that I actually began to believe that that was my path. That I was as dark as the thoughts seeping from my brain, sopping up my surroundings. You see, Proverbs 14, verses 12, tells of a path that is in front of each of us that seems right, but ends in death. Speaking from experience, this path takes such a hold that you actually lose yourself wanting this life even after you realize its true demise. It has you begging for death. The fog rolls in so thick that there is no longer a world around you, and in your figment of isolation, you lose grasp of whatever thread you had left. At this point, even if you want it out, it seems to be a vacant possibility, forcing imminence into existence and placing you out of the grasp of even God's grace. But I'll tell you something, there is hope in knowing Romans chapter 5, verses 8, which enlightens us of the cleansing of our souls while we were still sinners, man. Even in our darkest corners, among the spider webs and bones, is the love of our God made luminously greater, even in the deepest, darkest of shadows. The debris of immorality made by the deliberate trashing of a fallen life into sin, even as the lowest deeds prevail over innocence, and where the distance gone insinuates no return, his love is found awaiting your recovery. Before you clean yourself up, previous to your lack of denial, sooner than you can even plead forgiveness and plot your apologies, the Lord not only loves you, but He misses you, wants you, and most importantly, He has faith in you.